Hi there, it's Old Woman in the 21st Century. Welcome back to my channel. We've left Moab, Utah and headed south on US 191. When we got to Bluff, we turned off on US 163. We're heading for Monument Valley and all the fun things that you can do in and around this beautiful national monument. It's about 50 miles from Bluff, Utah to Monument Valley near the Arizona border on US 163. It's a two-lane highway all the way, and some spots are a little bumpy and rough and others are a little smoother, but we didn't have any difficulties driving with our pod to our destination at Goulding's RV Resort. This highway has so many different scenic features. Let's go check them out. At first, the scenery is bland. Rocky desert, small scrub bushes, very tan. But then, the highway cuts through this little rocky hill and the scenery changes abruptly. Before us, we see red rock mountains and red sand on the desert floor. The highway winds on. This is just a preview of the colors we'll see when we get to Monument Valley. The scenery changes again as we climb up in elevation. We can still catch a glimpse of some red rocks out to the right, but to the left and beyond is flat scrub desert. We appear to be on the top of a mesa. The rocky hills and the red cliffs have completely vanished. As far as the eye can see to the horizon, it's flat. But then, a few miles later, and a little bit of drop in elevation, and we see it way off in the distance. The formations around Monument Valley. Okay, it's still 163, about 2 miles to Mexican Hat.
Mexican Hat too.
Could be. Is that the Mexican Hat? Is our question. We're saying maybe. Does kind of look like a dude sitting there cross-legged with a sombrero on his head. Oh, I see monuments. Alright, what does this say? Oh yeah, it is. Mexican Hat Rock.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
Okay. Yes, indeed. That is Mexican Hat Rock. You can turn off and get a close-up view, but we just went ahead and zoomed in. Here you go. After viewing the rock formation, we enter the town of the same name, Mexican Hat. We passed by a couple of motels and an Exxon gas station on the right. Unseen to the left, behind the motels, is the San Juan River. After a few minutes, we can see the river on our left. We descend towards the river and cross over the bridge. Forrest Gump Hill, scenic view area, 1 mile.
Oh, really?
Yep.
We're gonna pass it out?
No, it's 1 mile.
No, we're gonna
Huh?
go through it.
Here it comes. See all the people here? Don't run anybody over. Scenic turnout.
Where's it at, babe?
Oh, it's down here. Don't get in the middle of the road, people.
Yeah, right here?
Yep, this is it. We'll come back tomorrow. This is it right here where all these people are. Let's come back tomorrow without the camper. People are here, they jump out in the road and take their pictures. They do jump out onto the highway and take their picture. We did too. Old man forgot to smile. We arrive at Goulding's RV Park and Resort at Monument Valley. We were in site number 25. It was very nice pull-through, full hookups, picnic table, and a few shade trees. Very comfortable. Don't feed the dogs and don't leave your shoes outside of your camper at night because the dogs may carry them off. The area around the resort is very picturesque. They have a couple museums, they have a couple restaurants, they also have a grocery store and a gas station, as well as a smaller park store, laundromat, and a pool, as well as hiking trails. Let's explore Monument Valley. Earlier in this video, I called Monument Valley a national monument. It is, in fact, a Navajo tribal park, full of beauty and wonder. Let's go. This is a tour. Yeah. This is the Valley Drive through Monument Valley. Old Man and I opted for the self-guided tour as we had Blue riding along with us. So we hopped in the truck with the handy brochure and headed down these bumpy dirt roads to see the magnificent formations. Here are the Mitten Buttes, the West Mitten and the East Mitten. There is a large welcome center before you enter the park. And as you enter the park, you actually move from Utah to Arizona, but you don't know the difference because it's still all the Navajo Nation. Here's a closer look at the Mittens. There are 11 different monuments where you can stop and view and investigate further and take amazing photos. Mitchell Mesa towers above the trail on our right, and to our left we can see Merrick Butte. A butte is a small mesa. It's an isolated hill with a flat top and steep sides. You see a lot of these in the Arizona and Utah deserts. These two formations were named after two former U.S. cavalry officers who became silver prospectors and miners in the valley long ago. The road conditions got a little bit smoother with an overlay of gravel. In the distance, you can see Elephant Butte. It does kind of look like a big elephant, although that's not a type of animal you'd see in this environment. We catch our first glimpse of the Three Sisters hiding behind Mitchell Mesa. As we drive up the small incline, we get a better look at the Three Sisters, the Spire Formation, right beside Mitchell Mesa. We turn off the main road to visit John Ford's Point. This area is named after the old-time movie director John Ford, who directed a lot of John Wayne Western movies that were filmed here on location in Monument Valley during the 1940s and 1950s. There's also a good-sized market here with souvenirs, food, and some restrooms. We took a break and got out of the truck and did some recording. There's the Three Sisters and Mitchell Mesa. There's John Ford's Point. You can see many of the monuments from this vantage point. And look at that red sand. That red sand is everywhere. Not only does it make the formations, it covers the ground. What a beautiful and unique place. God Mesa. Huh? Oh, I gotta talk louder? Okay. That's Rain God Mesa over there. And it looks like the Three Sisters back there.
This takes us back out of the view. We gotta turn off the map.
No, it's a loop. It goes all the way down.
It does.
Mm-hmm. Thunderbird Mesa. We pass between Rain God Mesa and Thunderbird Mesa. I love these place names. They spark the imagination, and you wonder what kind of stories you can tell. On the other side of Thunderbird Mesa and out of sight for us driving on the road is Sleeping Dragon and Ear of the Wind. What amazing place names. I love it. Look at the sand dunes over there.
Yeah, no,
on the side.
The sand.
Somebody lives out here. Somebody else. That huge sand dune marks Bird Spring. It's a place where a water aquifer seeps out from under the rock formations. In the distance, you can see the spires of the totem pole. Here we can get a better look at the totem pole monument. According to the map, this was once a full butte, like Elephant Butte, but rain and wind have eroded it into a spire monument. Spearhead Mesa. This is Spearhead Mesa. The dusty trail ahead, the tall red rock monuments reaching up into the blue sky, and down below, the scraggly juniper bushes and the desert sage all combine to make a unique and beautiful place. You just can't get enough of this scenery here. It is so amazing. We pause at the Navajo Code Talkers Outpost. The view from here is one of the most panoramic in the park. We take video, snap some photos, and also remember these brave men who fought during World War II using their native language to help defeat the Japanese Empire and bring peace to the world. This is Cly Butte. In Navajo, that means left. It's named after a well-known Navajo medicine man who was actually buried at the base of this formation. That must be the window right there. North window. That's the north window right there.
Skinny is in the bottom. It's fat.
Yep, one of these days it's gonna just shear off. North window. Yeah, let's do it. We made it this far. No. The north window overlooks the north end of the valley, as you might have guessed. The views are spectacular. Great place for photographs and video. The large formation on the right is Camel Butte, and the skinny one right here coming up on the left is the Thumb. Kind of looks like it was named appropriately. We catch a glimpse of the other side of God Mesa before we turn right and get back on the main trail. At this point, we've made a complete circuit through Monument Valley. In the distance, we can see once again the Three Sisters and Mitchell Mesa. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you can come here sometime and see this beautiful place, learn the history, and leave your footprints in the red sand. But remember, wherever you go, whatever you do, please leave that place better than the way you found it. See you in the next video. Bye for now.